This episode of Resident Evil 4 Remake is brought to you by Fire Roasted Coffee Company. Use code ACABANE for 20% off your next order. Hello, and welcome back to Resident Evil 4 Remake. I hope you're all having a wonderful day. 'Tis a new day for me, and I have a bit of time before my online lab. One of the best things about college these days is half of it seems to be online. I don't know if that's like specifically to the IT that I'm learning right now or what, but like a good chunk of our classes this semester have been online, so I can play a little bit of Resident Evil, trying to figure out when I can have some time to work on some videos and when I don't have time at all. Try to get it done like earlier in the morning. I think that's more fair. Regardless though, let's go ahead, not load up chapter 4. There we go. I think it's this one. I think it's this one here. Chapter 3 start. We just got attacked by the big cheese. Your blood has a gift. I like the little snippets there.
Bruce to Condor 1, I've got that intel you requested on Louis Serra. It seems he used to be a researcher for Umbrella.
Umbrella? I should have left him in that bag to rot.
I'm sending you the details. Take a look, but Baby Eagle is your priority.
Copy that. Making my way to the church. Condor 1, out.
All right. And a bit of time has actually seemed to have passed here because it wasn't really evening by the time Leon walked in here. And also this should still be there. Nice. Let's go ahead and activate that. Now, I'm pretty sure we can't even access this until we get Ashley. So I guess, spoiler alert for base game. I mean, like, we're gonna go get Ashley. Essentially, Resident Evil 4 is the framework, the RE framework, but of Resident Evil 5. So they're like, yeah, everyone hated Ashley, so let's just make that the thing for RE5 from the get. From out of the rip, even though actually it was supposed to be just Chris Redfield in the sequel. So I am curious what they might do with that game. It's so weird that like holding back and then tapping R1, which is a toggle for sprint, is what causes the camera to swing around. I actually don't like that. Give me a sec. I'm gonna go see if I can fix this. Okay, there we go. I figured it out. I don't know why. It took me like a solid 2 minutes to be like, oh yeah, it's right here. So it's defaulted on R1 for run. We can tap in R3, but you still have to be holding back, which I think I would hate that. And then I think this is the classic style, which is to hold back and then press circle to crouch. There we go. That feels a lot better for me. It's more akin to the old school way of doing things, so see how that holds up. Do be dank and dark down here, though. Anyone else taking a poo in here? No? Just me? I mean, wait, what? I don't think there's anything new here. Oh. Apparently pressing square resets that. Oops. Oh, wait, I think there was also... Hold on. Oh, yeah, there's treasure in here, but like, it's on the second floor or whatever, so I can't even... Or third floor, the attic. So I don't have access to that stuff yet.
You too, huh? Take care of yourself, buddy.
They said you would not save the dog in RE4 Remake. They lied. Everyone cheered. Alright, use that insignia key. Now we do have another small key, which will allow us to unlock like a previous treasure chest. But I don't think we have access to one right now, so certainly we'll run across one eventually, but for now we're just going to have to deal with what we got. Move on from there. Never trust nothing. Especially books. You never know. Never know if they're gonna get you, man. Oh, salted meat. Fresh human. I remember going through this zone earlier on my second run, and I thought those were like mice or something, or I think it might actually be over this way, but I was looking all over for them, and I just figured it's bats, and you can't kill bats, as far as I understand it, because we tried shooting them twice, and them bats did not die, man. Oh, it's just cute doggies. Nothing to worry about. Oh, there we go. So our red herb was left over there. And check that out. There's a sewer grate that's now open. Was inaccessible before. I think everything that we've looted prior to this is still looted. There might be like a few new items here and there that have been like spawned in. Don't mind me, just murdering some birds. They deserved it. They looked at me funny. His buddy over there didn't give a shit. He was like, he's hiding there though. I see his little head. Sniper Leon. I don't think you can actually get anything for that, but, you know, it's worth it. Poor little cow. Pretty sure I set him on fire. But poor little cow. There we go. That's what I'm talking about. We got a vintage compass. It seems to be that these small key, like treasure chests, I guess you could call them, cabinets, they always just have some sort of family heirloom in them. Nothing too crazy. Remember we opened that door and there was a dude that just popped out of it because of course there was. My favorite part though is the dude was in there even after the bell was rung. And I guess he just didn't give a shit about Lord Sadler. He was more concerned with giving Leon a jump scare, which I think is really funny. Oh, god damn it. Speaking of jump scares. I don't even know why that dog got injured, man. That doesn't do any damage. No damage at all. There does seem to be a lantern there. I wonder if that can be set ablaze. Oh god. Oh shit. What you get? That could have been bad. Luckily we're all right. Now we have even more health than when we started. Thanks, doggies. Catch you later, bro. Alright, let's just go ahead and equip this. Eventually I'll learn the buttons. Eventually. A little bit of gunpowder too. That's why it can be nice not to actually like activate those traps, because they can actually screw the enemies up. Love how he holds the knife, though, whenever he gets into, like, combat mode. All the tiniest, like, little animations, man, they do really make it for a much more immersive experience, and it's a lot more fun, too, I find. Oh, God. Thought I was going to trip that. My head was, like, literally clipping through it. Can't remember. Did we grab the shotgun shells after we realized our fatal flaw, our fatal mistake? Looks like we did. I'm liking this maxed out starting pistol, though. It's quite strong. And the nice thing is, it's not like we're losing a lot if we ever sell it and get, like, the Red 9 later or upgrade something else, right? So we should never feel like our decisions are entirely permanent. I think that's a key element for a lot of games as well that have, I guess, branching upgrade paths, right? Like, Leon doesn't level up, right? It's not like an RPG, but his weapons level up. So it's basically, this is just Dark Cloud. No, we're leveling our gear. We're not leveling our character. Leon leveled up to level 2 between RE2 and RE4. That's what he got. Head on down. Okay, but why? Why are you mad, game? Why are you mad? Okay, oh, we didn't test this out. Let's stab the lock. I should have been looking at the HP of my weapon. Oh, hello. It's always good to test these things. I guess we got a sneak attack. I'll take it. That's what I mean. Like, the pseudo stealth systems I always love in these types of games. Because they allow for you to literally sprint up on enemies. Bitch. Oh, never mind. I take it back. See, countering them takes so much more health. It's not worth it. I think it's only worth it if your health is in the red and you're, like, panicking. But the first button I feel I can press is R2, as opposed to, like, countering with, like, a break free. Someone's still chilling over here. You're like, I could have just sprinted up on her, right? It does make you wonder, is it worth the money that you get back? So, in the demo, if anyone played the demo extensively, if you dropped all your gear at the very start of the game, right after you dealt with the very first Ganado, the one that turns into like a parasite, like the first form of parasite Ganado, it attacks you in the basement after you find the cop. If you were to defeat him, essentially what would happen is you could drop all your gear and come down here, and there would be a TMP waiting for you. And then I think on subsequent playthroughs, you would actually get that TMP back, which is kind of cool. So it's kind of like, I don't know, in its own way, a New Game Plus, but not really, you know, just for the demo. But obviously in this one, it wasn't that. Also, we got some ammo there, and then I noticed that there was like a symbol on the right side of the screen. I'd have to rewatch the footage later. But I wonder what that meant. Did that mean that my ammo went to my storage box? Because ammo's not supposed to go into your storage box, so... But it looked like the attaché case. It's kind of weird that they would showcase it going into the attaché. Because I don't remember it actually showing that for most things. I don't know. It confuses me greatly, I guess. Anyway. Let's head on in. Definitely not a creepy church at all. Oh, good. You can always come back. I think before you came in here, and I guess you could back out, but it didn't really matter. Oh, shit. I forgot about these. The Vipers. I don't think they can poison you, which is good. I think poison is like a thing of the past after RE2. Although I didn't play enough RE3 to know if there was any poison monsters in that one. But the damn spiders, man. RE2? Absolute buttholes, let me just say. Managing your items. If you cannot pick up an item because your inventory is full, you can try moving things around to make room via the items menu. You can also craft items to free up some space. Alright. I probably will do that. TBH. Make some rifle ammo. I think that's actually a pretty fair game there. Yeah. Oh. There we go. Such a handsome fellow. I would follow him to the ends of the earth. Looks like this is the brains of the operation here. Big boy. Illuminados, verse 4 or 9. Sleep well and flourish, dear child. As your body grows, your mothers shall sew new small cloths. At 7 quintal of wheat and half a bull a day, you have outgrown your pen. Flourish, dear child, for the sake of your brothers and sisters who cannot. Buene. So, this is the Cult of Heads. Would you like to join? That's how they're getting people to join. They're going, hey, do you want to join the Cult of Head? The Cult of Head? Hell yeah. And then it's not the type of head they're hoping for. Excellent. Sick of the constantly running out of ammo? Well, I've got a treat for you, stranger. The bolt thrower is something else, mate. Its bolts can be retrieved and reused, so you can keep shooting forever. Also, don't forget to buy the bolt recipe to turn your extra knives into bolts, stranger. Never worry about ammo again. And that's not all. You can affix the bolts with attachable mines to quickly turn the weapon into a powerful mine thrower. Shoot at an enemy to see them explode instantly, or at a surface to set a proximity mine. You'll lose the bolt, but it'll be worth it. Indeed. Oh! RE4 brain. RE4 brain.
I have something I think you like.
Yeah, boxes? Don't mind if I do.
Welcome. I've got something new for you, mate.
So now we can get the
Your pocket or your life.
bolt thrower for 8 grand instead of 10. I haven't actually used it yet, but I did buy it in my other playthrough. The nice thing is, he lets you still get it for that price if you come back here. I think as long as you don't trigger the next merchant. So I think we're okay on that front. On top of that, though, we got the pearl pendant and a vintage compass.
It makes no difference. The price, well, that's our choice to make.
And we need to sell the Viper. There's a little symbol next to the Viper, and I'll show you why. If we go over here. Viper Hunter. A dear friend of mine is gravely ill, and I'd very much like to treat them to some delicious vipers before they pass. Is there a snake charmer willing to lend a hand? So the request is to sell 3 vipers, and you'll get 4 spinels. So you really do get lots and lots of spinels as we go on.
Welcome. Got some rare things on sale, stranger.
The problem is, though, of course, okay, there is a lovely storage bin here. So I'm going to put my first aid in there. And honestly, we're going to go buy an attaché case because, holy crap, do we have no space whatsoever.
A Bit more space never hurt anyone.
And now we can afford the bolt thrower, although I don't really care for it. I just want it, and that's it, really. Oops. Sorry, I'm hitting like a bajillion buttons right now. Okay. So yeah, this will be okay for now. I don't really care for the bolt thrower, but it's just kind of cool having it. I don't know why. I just more of a collection thing.
Welcome. Ooh, what you buying?
You can also increase the power of the rifle. I'm not sure if I want to do that, though. It's actually kind of insane just how much power the shotgun has. Probably why it costs so much to upgrade the power as opposed to the sniper rifle there. Yeah, you know what? Might as well.
Not only will you need cash, but you'll need guts to buy that weapon.
Luckily, I had the cash. And we can tune it up. So, what do we got here? So we have power. So lots of power. It's supposed to be like a pistol replacement, I think.
Could be the difference between life and death.
And yeah, the only reason I wanted to buy it is because it was on sale. But I'll probably not use it. Much like all the games I buy on Steam. Oh my god. It's like real life. Anyway, we'll just store it in there for now until we find a use for it. But it's just kind of nice to have for 8 grand. You never know. Having backups is great. Planning things out. What time is it? We're 22 minutes in. Let's at least save the game. Save it over that. We're doing the 5 leapfrog strat. The best strat of all. And also, we missed some loot. Let's go get that loot. I don't think that was it. This is it. You see how easy it is to miss, especially if you're like not listening to the audio cues. They're so minor. They're so subtle, but they're there. They're there. Also, the farm has a bunch of treasure there too. Shit. Did we go back to the farm? You know what? That's what we do this episode. We go back to the farm and pray that we don't get murdered. Because there is loot that I want to get. Absolutely. Like, there's that pearl necklace that we left behind. And I don't think it's really worth avoiding it. How do we go about this? Do we have to go out this way? Yeah, I think so. That might have been a roundabout way to actually get there, but I can't actually remember. But yeah, I think we shot one of the treasure boxes, or those little treasure pods. We shot one, and we didn't grab the loot that popped out of it, and maybe I just didn't notice. Or maybe I just never shot it. Okay, I swear I shot it, but I guess not. Interesting. Anyway, just have to make sure he doesn't fall into the poop. Kind of like a different take on how it was in the original there, because originally you had to shoot the little pillar and then let the thing collapse down. But they moved that to a later segment in the game. And I think... Oh, that's just a way shrine over there. Okay. I'm convinced these are some sort of fast travel point, or they have loot in them, of course. But yeah, we have no way of actually engaging with that, unfortunately. But hey, worth coming back here. Always good getting more pesetas. I feel like, at least on standard difficulty, I can't say for hardcore or professional mode, but at least on standard difficulty, you seem to get a decent amount of money. But that was actually the case for RE5 as well, because RE5, if you knew where all the treasure was, you would be loaded by the end of the game. That's actually a really cool vista in the background there. Very pretty. Oh, I see. So you were supposed to actually, wind around there. I wonder what's faster. I think if we actually take the sewer, it's faster. We head down here. The only reason I typically went through the main zone was because I wanted to get all the loot. That's kind of my main way of playing most games. It's like, yeah, I could take the alternative route, which is technically faster. But for a first time through, usually it's good to sweep everything and try and get all the loot. That's one of the big things about survival horror and what makes this type of game so good, right? Like, I don't know. A lot of people do love survival games, but maybe not horror games, right? But survival horror has like this perfect balance of action and combat typically. That it hits that sweet spot.
Oh, break's over, I suppose.
Like a perfect balance of survival, combat, all that good stuff. And with that, ladies and gentlemen, now we're going to wrap it up here. In the next episode, we'll start heading into the next section of Chapter 3, which, no doubt, if you look at the little screen there, that means we're going to save Ashley. Or are we? Dun dun dun. We'll have to find out in the next episode. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you next time.